What you are looking at right now could potentially lead to a recount in Rockland County, New York. There is currently a lawsuit, you may have seen it on TikTok, but I bet you have not seen someone yet showing these statistical anomalies in question that caused this whole thing. And as someone studying statistics, I do research, I thought that I would, put this on the screen and walk you through it. So as you can see, this is a comparison of the difference between the 2020 and 2024 election results in the 4 towns that make up Rockland County, New York. The county that is in question on behalf of Smart Elections, there is a lawsuit. It's comparing between years, but it's also comparing between down ballot and presidential results. Down ballot is just another way of saying all of the other things below the important shit at the top. This means like the Senate races. And here's a quick quote from the doctor of physics who wrote this whole thing up. These data would require extreme sociological or political causes for their explanation and would benefit from further assurances as to their fidelity, which I agree with after seeing these results. So right below me is the first town, Clarkstown. It has 87 districts, and if you look at that blue arrow, it's pointing to something called a p-value, and the p-value is 0.0000. The p-value basically means, in its simplest terms, if you were to repeat the same scenario over and over and over again, it's the likelihood that you would get the same results. Like, in layman's terms, it means that it is extremely unlikely to have occurred. So it indicates that there's some other variable, some other cause to why this happens. To give you perspective, if you've never taken a stats class, to be statistically significant, typically the marker is 0.05. This is 0.0000. As a statistician, if you're finding that p-value, you've struck gold. But the thing is, look, all of them have a p-value of the same thing. And you can see it's kind of labeled. What these are showing is Harris often got fewer votes than the down ballot Democratic candidate. And as you see there, this is not typical. So there are people that were voting for Senate Democrats that did not vote for Harris. And once again, last one, Stony Point, same fucking thing. And you can see it in the graph between the Senate election and the presidential. For red, it's pretty fucking close. And that's for all of them. So taking it back to the top, yes, the analysis concludes that the 2024 Democratic presidential candidates' election results are highly unlikely in all 4 towns when compared to the 2020 election results. Once again, p-value 0.0000. So yes, this makes it a statistical anomaly, highly unlikely, and like by mathematical rules. This isn't a debatable, opinionated thing. Thus, the extreme sociological or political causes, because we don't have anything to point to be like, this is why that happened. The next court date for this, I believe, is September 22nd, so keep your eyes and your ears open.